Hey, I'm Penny and this is my channel. So you guys probably know how I have that long list of games that I'm always wanting to play but I can never afford to buy all of them. I keep mentioning them in other videos like LA Noire, Alice, Madness Returns, Duke Nukem, all those games that I really want but can't afford. I've gotten a chance to borrow LA Noire and I've been playing it. I borrowed it yesterday and played it for about 7 or 8 hours yesterday, and just wanted to share my thoughts on it because it's a game I've been really anticipating to play and I am enjoying it a lot. My first impression of LA Noire gave me a real Mafia 2 and Phoenix Wright vibe. Mafia 2 and how it looks and sort of how it plays, like with the driving and the going on missions and everything, but I guess that's the same for a lot of games, especially Rockstar games, like, you know, it very much reminds me of Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto, but that's, obviously it's made by Rockstar and Team Bondi, so fair enough. Mafia 2, it just gives me that sort of vibe, but the gameplay isn't really like Mafia 2 at all. It also gives me a real Phoenix Wright vibe, just in how it plays, like going around looking for evidence and then having to question witnesses and people of interest and everything, and I really like Phoenix Wright, so it is a really good game for me. Something I really enjoy about it, and a few games do that these days, but this is like, it's just done really well in LA Noire. I was watching someone else play after I'd finished, and I saw that a few cutscenes had changed, just depending on how you answer the questions, which areas you investigate first. If you go back and investigate areas again, there are more things to discover, so even if you play it once, you can go back and replay a case and see if you can do anything differently. Because I watched someone play it, and they got to the same cutscene I was up to, and there was like a completely different person there who had made an appearance earlier in the case, but obviously when I played, that guy wasn't in that part, and it was just kind of interesting to see how you can influence the game to like change depending on how you answer the questions, or like decipher truth, lie, or doubt, and it just is really cool. I love how games do that. It makes it sort of feel like a more custom experience when you're playing. It's like your own custom game experience, even though it is, you know, everyone's playing the same game, but depending on exactly how you answer, it just changes slightly for you, and I really love that. I love games that do that. I've finished the first part of the game. The guy you play is Cole Phelps. He starts out as a regular police guy for a couple of cases. He moves up to a traffic cop or a detective. I wasn't paying too much attention to how the ranks work and everything, but basically he spends a while in the traffic department, and I've finished all the traffic cases. They were pretty fun, and it was kind of cool to see like how even though he was a boring traffic cop, he went on to do murder cases and stuff like that, just because he'd get stuck in there like, it wasn't just a car accident, was it? And no, it wasn't, it was like a murder. But I've moved on to homicide now, and homicide is certainly far more grisly than traffic was. The very first case in homicide, I was like, whoa, we are definitely in homicide now, because that is not traffic situation. I love it, it's fun. I really like how they've done traveling in LA Noire. You basically travel from different areas in your car, and you can set locations via your notebook, which is, I guess it's a case menu with like all the different notes and suspects and people of interest and clues and everything you've discovered for the case you're working on, and it's got a list of locations, so you turn the pages to the location you want, you go set destination, and it'll set a little blip on the map for where the destination is, which is really, I love games that let you use, like, you don't have to use, like, kind of go around in circles until you find what you're looking for. And then on top of that, you can either decide to drive there yourself with your partner sitting in the seat next to you, or if you hold down triangle, your partner will drive for you, which skips straight to the destination, which is, it's good for when you're in a hurry and you just want to get to the cases, but sometimes you do just want to drive around, and that's fun as well. And your partner will actually help you get there, which is really cool. Like, you press square, he'll be like, just make a left here. And I love that. I love how they've helped him, it kind of helped you get there, because I always get lost in games, so it's a really helpful addition to me. One of the huge selling points of LA Noire was how realistic, like, the talking and everything was, because they use, like, real actors and everything, and it's really cool to be watching and be like, I think I've seen that person in a movie before. I recognize that person from this show. It's just really fun, and you don't get to do that in a video game, except for, like, voices on a few occasions, but it's really fun to be able to see a character and recognize their face, and it's so realistic and so cool to watch, and it works really well when you're doing the truth, lie, doubt thing. Like, I'm not sure if you guys know much about LA Noire, but basically when you sit down with a suspect or a person of interest to talk to them, when they give a statement, you can be like truth, lie, or doubt, and if it's truth, you believe they're telling the truth. Doubt, you doubt them, but you don't have anything to back it up, and lie, you actually have to present evidence to back it up, similar to Phoenix Wright. And depending on like how their face moves, if they like bite their lips or they kind of look their eyes to the side, you can tell if they're, you know, lying or not. And it's so much easier. Like, it'd be really weird if there were computer animations, but it's so cool seeing the real faces do that. Anyway, this wasn't meant to be like a full review of LA Noire because I'm only a little way through the game. I guess I'm just like pretty close to the start still, so I've got a lot to play still, but I just wanted to share my thoughts. It is a really fun game. If you haven't played it, definitely give it a go, see if you can rent it out or something, because it's a game I think you should play. It's not like a generic shooter game or anything, which is good. It's fun, it kind of makes you think, and you do want to keep playing and like get through the cases. I do suggest picking it up or playing it at some point if you can. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share for now. I just wanted to make a video because I hadn't made one since last Friday. I've been playing Ocarina of Time a fair bit since then, not too much. I haven't actually reached Adult Link yet. I've been a little busy working, just doing stuff, but I'm still playing Ocarina of Time 3D, enjoying it a lot. Actually turning on the 3D a couple of times because I don't do that often, but it is really pretty to see Hyrule in 3D. Anyway, I just wanted to share what I was doing. Don't forget to check out my Facebook, blog, and Twitter. Links are in the description as usual, and I'll have a video up as soon as I can. And I'll see you guys then. Bye!